Hey guys, Swarzide here for another part of Pokemon Red. In this part, we are going to start off by going to search for Growlithe, who happens to appear in this grass in red. In blue, your new Pokemon here is Vulpix. And like I said last part, in this grass you can find Pidgey, Mankey, Ekans, and Growlithe in red, and Pidgey, Meowth, Sandshrew, and Vulpix in this grass in blue. And here is a Growlithe right away. Don't know where I was going. Growlithe is a fire type. It evolves with a Fire Stone into Arcanine. Can we put it to sleep, please? Thank you. It is a very, very good Pokemon. If you did not start with Charmander, or even if you want to not use Charizard itself, Growlithe and Arcanine are great Pokemon. One thing to note, though, I don't think I've really talked about this before. Actually, we'll go through the Pokedex entry first. Growlithe, the puppy Pokemon, very protective of its territory. It will bark and bite to repel intruders from its space. I don't think I went over this at all, but when you evolve a Pokemon with a stone, it loses its ability to learn moves naturally by leveling up. So that usually means you want to take as long to level it up before using the stone as possible, except under one specific occasion, which we'll get into very, very shortly. So I would wait. If you catch a Growlithe, because we're about to get to Celadon City, where you can buy the evolutionary stones besides the Moonstone in the department store. And don't just go and get a Firestone and use it on your Growlithe right away, because you would lose out on the chance to learn a whole bunch of really good moves. So anyway, Route 7 has nothing new for us. Red has Pidgey, Mankey, Bellsprout, Pidgey, Mankey, Oddish, and Growlithe. And blue has Pidgey, Meowth, Bellsprout, and Vulpix. So, nothing new. And red into Celadon City, which I really do enjoy Celadon City. It's very, very nice place. So obviously our first trip is the Pokemon Center. But second thing we're going to do is we're going to go back behind the Pokemon Center. And we're going to go get a special Pokemon that is not obtainable otherwise. And if you actually go up the back of this building and you get into this area, you can actually go into this room, and there's some guy here who teaches you about status ailments or things. And back here you can pick up an Eevee, which I will not be using because I feel it's too good in my opinion. All of its evolutions are very good. We got the scene data for all of them at Bill's place. So we'll go Eevee. Its genetic code is irregular. It may mutate if it is exposed to radiation from element stones. So basically what you've got is if you use a water stone on Eevee, you will get a Vaporeon. Now, this evolution is what I was talking about when I said the exception to the stone evolution, because Eevee completely changes types. Eevee is normal to start off with, and it will change to water, electric, or fire, depending on what stone you use. So it'll naturally learn water level up moves as a Vaporeon. So this is one occasion where you do want to use the stone sooner rather than later, so you can actually learn some level up moves. If you use a Thunderstone, you'll get Jolteon, which is an extremely fast Pokemon. It learns Pin Missile, which is kind of a strange move type-wise for it to learn, but its basic Pokedex entry is about its fur becoming pin-like. Vaporeon is very health-oriented and learns a lot of defensive moves. However, it's very strong in its own right and is a great water type. Flareon, I believe, is extremely underrated. and is personally my favorite of the Eevee evolutions, just because I love how Flareon looks, to be honest. It is very good in attack. That's its quote-unquote specialty stat, which is not the best for a fire type, but I believe it makes do just fine. And if I wasn't already using Charizard, I would definitely use Flareon, because it's underrated out of the Eevee evolutions. It's definitely not underrated out of Pokemon in general, but most people, to be honest, most people go for Jolteon over Vaporeon or Flareon, but more people are going to go for Vaporeon over Flareon if given the choice between the two. And then I don't think there's anything back here. So with that out of the way, I'll probably evolve my Eevee into a Flareon, just because we'll get to the department store in a minute. Which, actually, I might as well just head there next, as we're talking about it. Because you can buy the evolutionary stones, like I was talking about, so you can evolve your Eevee right away. And this happens to be a Poliwrath, so if you want to hear its cry, if that matters to you, there's Poliwrath's cry. And he's talking about using the evolutionary stones. So we can go to inside the Pokemart. Usually I totally ignore most of the floors on this place. The first floor is service counters. Second floor is the basic Pokemart stuff. Third floor is basically a waste of time. Fourth floor is where you buy the stones, and I think you can buy Pokédolls there, which are automatic runaway items. Fifth floor, you can buy the stat boosting drugs, and the rooftop is also quite important, so that's cool. I don't need anything from any of these floors really, although this guy gives you a DM, which I believe is counter. Yes, which is a move that takes a physical attack you just took and deflects it back for double damage. So here you can buy Pokédoll, Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone, Leafstone. So I'm just going to buy Firestone just because Eevee's my favorite, so I'm going to just evolve it. Eevee's my favorite. Flareon's my favorite, so I'm just going to evolve my Eevee into Flareon because I don't plan on using it. And that way we can get Flareon as caught in the Pokedex and have that over with. And actually, while I have Growlithe in the party, I might as well get a Firestone for that too, because I also don't plan on using Growlithe, and I need to evolve it somehow to get its caught data in the Pokedex. So we'll just evolve Growlithe while we're at it, because you happen to be in the party, Growlithe. And then you can see how awesome Arcanine looks. So there you have Arcanine. So there's a couple new Pokemon right there. Where are we? Arcanine. There we are. The legendary Pokemon. Pokemon that has been admired since the past for its beauty. It runs agilely as if on wings. Agilely. Okay. And then 136, Flareon. The flame Pokemon. When storing thermal energy in its body, its temperature could soar to over 1600 degrees. I love how it doesn't specify what unit. 1600 Celsius, 1600 Kelvin. What? So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to get one of each of these. Not for one of each of these, and then one other one, probably a freshwater, because they're the cheapest. Because you'll see in a minute. So we've got. She's so immature. She drives me nuts. I know the feeling, dude. So this little girl wants something to drink. So if you can give her any drink you want, and she will give you a TM based off what you give to her. And for freshwater, you get Ice Beam, which is an amazing move that you definitely want. Soda Pop gives you Rock Slide, which is a great rock move. And the Lemonade gets you 49, which is Tri Attack, which is a great normal move. Actually, I'm going to teach Ice Beam to Drake, because that's just kind of the general thing. You give your water type the ice move if you don't have an ice type of your own. And I don't know if anybody can learn either of the other two, although it'd be cool. No. Darn. Tri Attack? Sean can learn Tri Attack, however Tri Attack is a physical move, so we don't really need that. There is an elevator that we can be using, but I generally find it to actually be slower than just going up and down the stairs. So that's about it for the department store. Out this way, you'll actually find that there's another Snorlax we'll cover. That's actually Route 16. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it is Route 16 out there. And I don't know what you can fish up if you fish here. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to that in a second, old man. I believe in Generation 2, if you go fishing or surfing in there, you can actually find Grimer and Muck to be based on the pollution that's here. So this is the game corner. We don't have a coin case. I should probably get that before we really check this place out. I'll show you where that is. This is the prize exchange for it. And the coin case, you can actually get it from the guy. It's pretty much right across. Yeah. Right here. This guy in the back. He apparently lost all his money. So he's willing to give away his coin case. Obviously he's not much of a battler because you could just go win another one. There's a basement under the game corner? Yeah. One interesting thing, I think it's this house? No, not this one. This place right here. This is a hotel, but it uses a very similar model to the Pokemon Center. The funny thing is, you can actually use the PC as if it's there, because they took out the sprite, but not the data for the PC, I guess. So you can actually use the PC that is invisible, which is awesome. So I took advantage of that. Up here, I believe there's a hidden item right up here. Yeah, a PP up, which is very nice. Which it permanently raises the PP of one of your moves, which is great for such moves that you only get 5 PP usage off of. If you talk to most of these people, a lot of these people will give you coins. Like, we've just gotten 40 off 2 people here. There's Team Rocket in the back. We'll deal with them later. And this is the guy who's supposed to be at the gym. And he's actually playing the slots. So, that's kind of funny. So we've racked up a total of 50 coins already. Yeah, that's why it's called the Rocket Game Corner. No duh. So anyway, I'll show off the slot machine. Yay! So if you bet 3 coins... I don't think I've ever actually done this in first gen. Bet how many coins? I'll bet 3. Oh, failed. And I really don't want to go again because I really suck at that. So normally what I do if I want coins is I just buy game coins, and it takes forever. And I will show you what you can actually get as prizes for some of this stuff, because some of these prizes are actually really worth it. And there's actually one Pokemon that we can only get through getting enough money here. So you can get Abra for 180, Clefairy for 500, Nidorina for 1200. I've already caught Abra and Clefairy, and we can catch a Nidorina fairly soon, so those are just kind of low-level prizes. And here you can get Dratini and Scyther, which are two rare Pokemon in the Safari Zone, which we'll be getting to. And for 9,999 coins, you can get a Porygon, which is a Pokemon you can't get any other way. It's actually significantly cheaper in blue. I believe it's 6,500 coins. So you got that. And here you can buy TMs. I have no idea what these TMs are. I'll have to look them up later and show you guys on screen or something. So, I think that's just about it in Celadon. We'll deal with the fact that it's the Rocket Game Corner later. And actually, we will talk to people in this house. Don't touch the poster at the Game Corner. There's no secret switch behind it. No way. Dude. Not cool. So obviously these are... Oh god, you cut me off. Move. Move. Not okay to block me off from the door, dude. So pretty much all there is left to do in town is... Actually, there is one more thing we can do. I do want to show you guys one thing. And that's actually in... We can actually get there by entering the front entrance to the building where we found Eevee. Meowth brings money home. Yes, it does. As long as it uses payday. So it's basically a condominium. Or not that. Okay, this is an actual PC, I guess. Not a condominium, an apartment building. I don't know why I said that. But on the third floor, you can actually meet the directors of the story. And obviously the guy who wrote the story has a thing for the female gym leaders. And there's a graphic artist. He drew me. I'm the programmer. And this guy is the game designer. And he is the one that will actually reward us when we finish our Pokedex. And I don't want to spoil what he gives us. But to be honest, it's not really worth it by most people's standards. But I still think it's really cool. And I figure that it's what I'd be doing anyway. So I figure it's a worthwhile goal. And up here you've just got open space where you can see. Oh, I must be able to get back there somehow. And that's basically what the top of the front is for. So we've taken care of just about everything we can in Celadon City, besides the game corner and now the gym. So you can get to the gym. You have to bring Cut into this gym, which is obnoxious if you've got your team of 6 already rolling and ready to go. So the gym is back here. And you got this purr right here. He's just peering in the window. Leader Erica, the nature-loving princess. So, anyway, next time we will take on this gym and defeat Erica and hopefully get our 4th badge. So, I will see you guys next time.